Okay, so this is week 8, Monday, quarter 3, math 7, writing equation of a line study guide. So this is what you have, correct? So you see how she asked you specifically to write them either in slope-intercept form or point-slope form, or let's see, I think there's a standard form here somewhere. Yeah, standard form, right? We already went over them, what they are, right? Point slope form is y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1, right? Slope intercept y equals mx plus b, right? Standard form ax plus by equals c. And remember for this one, no negative or fractions, right? Yeah. All right. Then it also tells you things like if it has a vertical line, so you have to be careful with this, vertical lines or horizontal line, right? So when it has something like that, a vertical line is like this, correct? Yeah. It means the slope is going to be undefined, correct? And it's also going to be x equals some number. That's the equation, right? This is going to be the equation, right? Mm-hmm. All right, so then looking at this one over here, if it's going to be a horizontal line, remember that's vertical or horizontal, right? Not vertical, horizontal. Slope equals 0, correct? Mm-hmm. And it's y equals some number, and this is the equation. You understand? Okay, so you get a pick. Which one would you like to go over? Okay, number 5. Write the equation of a vertical line. If it's the equation of a vertical line, you already know it's x equals some number, right? It's going to be in that form, okay? A vertical line that goes through -5, 4, right? If it's x equals something, you're looking at the x value. What's the x value? That's it. If you're like, I'm not sure if that's the answer, then what you need to do is draw a grid and locate -5, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. You see that point right there? Yeah. That point means it's going to go up and down like this, correct? Mm-hmm. That is x equals -5. So you get the same answer. Do you see that? So you can do it either way, okay? If I do this one, you should be able to do 6 on your own, okay? So I'm going to skip number 6. Let's do number 7. Write the equation of a line with slope -3 and the y-intercept 0, -2. Y-intercept means b is equal to what? -2. The 0 doesn't matter. It just means b equals -2. Slope-intercept form. Isn't slope-intercept form y equals mx plus b? Well, this is really easy. It's just y equals -3x minus 2. Yes. And if you're like, remember what the y-intercept? It's when x equals 0. What is y equal to? What is y equal to? -2. So that's b. And if you're not sure about that, if you're going to graph it, 0, -2. Here's 0. -2 means you're going to go to up, down, 1, 2, right there. Do you see how b is -2 right there? So that's another way that you can do it. So if you're not sure, just graph it, okay? You should be able to do number 8. Number 8 gives you 2 points. Remember, this is the one where we did slope, right? And then we found b, right? Same thing with number 9. Number 9 and number 8 are exactly the same. Okay, that's the same thing as our scavenger hunt, okay? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. So number 4. So it's hard to see that one, but is that -5, 7? -5, 7, 8. In point slope form, correct? Okay. Point slope form is y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1, right? So you're given 2 points. So I can find the slope, correct? Yeah. When you find the slope, remember, you don't mix them, okay? So it's -5 minus 7 over -8 plus 5. Now you find the slope. Go ahead. M equals 4, correct? Now that I have the slope, I'm going to plug into this equation. This equation is y minus, I need to pick a point, okay? I'm going to pick this point right here because it only has one negative, okay? Y is 7, y minus 7 equals m, slope is 4 times x plus 5, right? This is point slope form. You can stop right there, or I don't know if she wants you to rewrite it, but you can distribute this, which is 4x plus 20, right? And then when you add 7 on both sides, because now what you're doing is you're putting this into slope-intercept form. You might want to ask that. Does she just want you to key the answer like this?
With the note cards, we distributed it, and that
You put it in slope-intercept form?
Yeah, so I think she just distributed.
Oh, just like that?
Yeah.
Like this? And just leave it like that?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, if that's what you want, then just keep it like that. Okay. Okay, if you could do number 4, number 2 is exactly like number 4, except it's even easier because I already gave it the slope. You don't have to find the slope. Okay. Let's see. Okay, number 3 is exactly the same thing as your scavenger hunt, which is the same thing as number 8 and number 9. So let's do number 10, standard form. Okay, write the equation with the slope 2. So that's m equals 2 and goes through the point -1 and 5. So x equals -1, y equals 5, right? In standard form, right? You can't just write it in standard form. You got to start this with slope intercept form, which is y equals mx plus b, right? And then convert to standard form. You understand? All right, so let's start off with that. Y equals mx plus b, right? You're given the slope and you're given y and x. Well, don't you have to solve what b is?
Yeah.
What's b?
Okay, so for B, I got a 7.
No, you're not subtracting correctly. It's 5 equals -2 plus b. Oh, I'm sorry. No, you are right. Did you put what? Yeah, 7. Is that what you have? Okay, no, you're right. Okay. Y equals slope 2x plus 7, correct? But remember with standard form, all the x and y go to the left. This 2 needs to move in front of the y. Do you see that? So it's a -2x plus y equals 7. But didn't we say that there's no negatives? Change that to a positive, everything else becomes opposite sign. Do you see that? Okay, there's no fraction, so I don't want to multiply anything. Okay, number 11. Rewrite this one in standard form. What is standard form again? So what do I need to move?
2, 5.
Okay, so this one, you do have a negative and a fraction. So what do I need to do to get rid of the fraction? On everything, right? And then rewrite it. So the -5 and the negative and the -5 cancel. So you have 2x. What's your answer?
2x.
Good job. That's it. Okay, number 12, last one. Rewrite the equation in slope-intercept form. So if it's a slope-intercept form, first you want to do is you want to write down the equation that you want to use, okay, so that we can see it. Now, how do I rewrite standard form to slope-intercept form? What do you have to solve? Isn't this just y equals? So just solve for y. So you get y equals. Does that make sense? First, so solve it. Yeah. Tell me what you need to do. First step, you want to move the 2x over to the right side. So you subtract it. Subtract the 2x, move it over to the right side. Then, how do you get rid of the negative 3 times y? Positive or negative? Negative 3 on everything. Is your answer correct?
Yes.
Okay,
39.
go ahead. Yep, I'm just going back and doing all the questions that I missed. So that way you at least have an answer here. Okay, for number 8, is that second point, is that 2 negative 5 or 2 negative 6?
2 negative 6.
Okay, thank you. For number 3, second point, is it a 4, 17? 3, second point.
4 and 17.
Okay. And then negative 3, 5. That's 5. Plus.
Wait, can I see my answer for number?
Yeah. 139 times 7 times 7 minus 48 is equal to 71 over 7. What number are you on?
8.
8. Yeah, there's 8. 8 is going to be a vertical line because it's undefined, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's your answer then? They give you 2 points. You're looking at the point that's the same. What is the x equals what?
No.
Okay, that's fine. Find equation throw horizontal line. Horizontal line. Find equation with a line slope of negative 3. Contain the points 5 and negative 4. Open this up 1.
For 8, I got, 6.
No, no, no. Okay, if it's going to be a vertical line, it's going to be x equals something, correct? These two numbers are exactly the same. You're looking for the number that are exactly the same. If you're not sure, you need to graph that. Graph both of those points and then see. I want you to graph it right now. We already went over this 2 or 3 times now and you're still not getting it. So I suggest you graph it. You're being reckless right now. You're not getting it. It's undefined, correct? Which means it's a vertical line. If it's a vertical line, it is x equals something. Because vertical goes up and down. Right? 2, 3. There's your point. 2, negative 6. Do you see this point right here? That's a vertical line. That's x equals 2. Do you see that? If you're not sure, graph it. Don't be lazy about it, but make sure you actually take the time to do that. Do one more. I think that concludes everything. Concludes everything. All right.